in the world, and this is something that I think we are all incredibly proud of. But our diversity and the success of this democracy relies on our ability to disagree well. And in times of conflict overseas, where we have, certainly in my community and in many communities across the country, very strong and very different views about conflicts, that need to disagree well, that need to disagree robustly, but with dignity, with fairness, with respect. Those are the things that we in this democracy need. And we need to start here in the parliament and show that. And this is the fundamental part of this amendment. When after Brittany Higgins' terrible ordeal in this parliament, the procedure, the Set the Standard report rightly recommended that there was a code of conduct in the parliament that required people to treat people with dignity, courtesy, fairness and respect. But this code of conduct does not apply in this House. And that is a problem, because this House is where the community sees Parliament. This, particularly question time, is a time where the community sees the standards that the Parliament is in theory trying to set. And the standards that the Parliament sets in these times is not the quality of dignity, courtesy, fairness and respect in conducting a robust debate. And so this is why I believe, as was recommended in the Set the Standard report, that the code of conduct apply in the House as well as all around. Because you cannot do one thing in the House and walk out of the room and say, no, this is how we're going to behave. I did a survey recently on bullying in my electorate. And one of the comments that came back from one of the mothers affected by bullying was, my only comment would be for members of parliament to show more respect to political opponents. Hear, hear. If we start to show that respect in this place, then we can engender that in our community. Because in our schools, in our universities, in our communities, I want us to be able to have robust and passionate debates with dignity, courtesy, fairness and respect. But if we're going to hold the community to that standard, we need to start to hold ourselves to that standard as well. Now, I know the government has proposed a variety of changes to the standing orders that are set to set higher penalties in terms of bad behaviour, and there has been a very welcome change in terms of the gender mix in this parliament. But I don't believe that those are enough. Nor do I believe that we should be telling the country that you can't hold a robust debate without holding those four qualities in hand at the same time. That is what this parliament should expect of itself, and I think that is what the country expects of us as well.